When you go to the store, you want choices, different flavors of ice cream or cheese, for example. A lot of customers want organic options in their dairy case. Well, here at Sassy Cow Creamery, just outside of Madison, Wisconsin, providing customers with choices is critical to their success.
Whether at the grocery store or elsewhere, surveys show that consumers today want more choices in their food selection. Farmers markets in the U.S. have expanded dramatically, growing from 2,800 in 1998 to more than 7,000 in 2011. And farmers and ranchers are meeting the demand for more organic foods as well. Organic crop and pasture land increased from 1.7 million acres in 2000 to 4.8 million in 2008. Dairy cows? The U.S. Department of Agriculture certified just 13,000 organic dairy cows in 1997. By 2008, that number had grown to 250,000 animals. Those statistics impact the kind of choices being made by farmers, numbers that played a role in production for Wisconsin's Sassy Cow Creamery. Back in 2000, brothers James and Robert Baerwolf took their parents' dairy farm, split the herds in two, and began producing both organic and non-organic or traditional milk products.
And at my farm, we have 200 organic cows. And at my brother Robert's farm, we have 400 non-organic cows.
So are all your products both organic and non-organic from the creamery?
No, yes, we offer two separate lines. So some of our customers choose to purchase organic milk in some of our stores as well. And then some of our customers in store locations choose to purchase our non-organic milk.
In terms of, let's just say, your milk choices, how many different products do you make?
Well, with milk, usually there's a spectrum of fat levels. So we start with skim milk, 1%, 2% in whole. And we also do half and half in heavy cream.
With their dairy herd totaling several hundred cows on two separate farms, the Baerwolf brothers provide organically grown feed to that livestock segment and traditional feed to their other cows.
As time has gone by, organic has become more popular and it's been a growing segment of the overall dairy market. So there's customers that definitely that's important to them and that's what they choose. And then there's other customers that you know, for many reasons, they don't see the value in that, and they're just fine with the non-organic milk.
Between the two farms sits the production facility, a creamery built in 2008. Here, hundreds of pounds of cheese are processed. Hundreds of quarts of ice cream are manufactured. And more than 20,000 gallons of milk are bottled, each and every week, organic and non-organic, in separate production runs.
The creamery is definitely an exercise in patience because we know a lot about farming and milking cows, but doing a dairy plan is something brand new for us. So we had to go out and do quite a bit of research and looking around and figuring out what to do. And then the actual build up and getting going and actually making a physical product took a lot longer than we thought. So yeah, it's quite an involved project.
So this is where the cheese curd operation happens, right?
Yep, our cheese vat started at about 6 this morning.
How many gallons or ounces of cheese?
3,000 pounds of milk.
3,000 pounds of milk?
Yes.
So how many gallons of chocolate milk?
Oh, about 600 gallons.
600 gallons, what, once a week?
Yep, Thursday is our chocolate milk day.
The majority of the Sassy Cow dairy products will be delivered to grocery stores and supermarkets all across the state of Wisconsin. But the Baerwolf brothers also saw a need to augment their dairy entrepreneurship with their own retail operation. Serving both segments of the buying public, their farm store offers organic and traditional milk. Oh, and did I mention they even have trading cards with pictures of the cows producing the milk? Also popular, their cheese curds and ice cream.
We do about 40 flavors of ice cream. Some of them are seasonal, so at different times of year there's different amount of flavors that we do.
And then there's the cheese making side of the business. Tell me a little bit about that.
For us, we do a small amount of cheese, but fresh cheese curds are popular, and so we do about 1 vat per week.
The cheese curds are packed as a handy snack food, with some of the product finding its way into Wisconsin schoolrooms as part of the state's Farm-to-School lunch snack program.
We're also part of their school lunch snack program, and so we provided some cheese curds for them to take to the schools, especially in winter when there isn't fresh produce available for the program.
Sassy Cow also participates in the Buy Local, Buy Fresh program, where Wisconsin growers promote sustainable farms by selling their products to local restaurants.
A lot of their restaurant members use a lot of our different products, our milk, our heavy cream, and so we've made a lot of connections through their program with local chefs looking for local products.
As for the Sassy Cow Creamery, the Baerwolf brothers hope to eventually turn the company over to their kids, who, they hope, will become fourth-generation Wisconsin dairy farmers.
Our parents had farmed, and our grandparents had farmed on the same location here. So, yeah, is there motivation for, you know, to have our kids farm? Of course, but when they get to that age, you know, me and Rob, we both went off to college but came back to the farm, and so, you know, what it'll be like for our kids, only time will tell.